Have you ever heard someone say, just place this one thing in your bathroom and watch what Allah does next? It might sound bizarre, maybe even superstitious. But across the Muslim world, from Indonesia to Morocco, this simple, quiet act has been used by families for generations as a way to spiritually protect the home. Is it innovation? Is it folk tradition? Or could it actually be rooted in Islamic teachings about cleanliness, spiritual protection, and intention? Let's explore the Islamic reasoning, real Quranic parallels, and stories from today's world that might change the way you look at your bathroom forever. Have you ever heard a strange household tip that actually worked? Especially something your parents or grandparents did? Share it in the comments. You never know who you might help. Before starting this video, don't forget to like this video, because it gives us a lot of strength to continue sharing beneficial content. And I invite you to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell to stay informed of our next publications on the Islamic faith. Share it with your loved ones and leave a comment to tell me what you think. Thank you and good video. The object revealed. What is it? So, what is this object that believers place in their bathrooms? It's surprisingly simple. A small amount of salt or a laminated card with a dhikr or even a Quranic verse, strategically placed in a covered, clean and respectful area, far from the toilet zone. Why would anyone do this? Because in Islam, bathrooms are known as places of najasa, impurity, and even spiritual vulnerability. The Prophet taught us to seek refuge from evil forces, especially when entering these areas. So while this isn't a magical charm, it can be a powerful spiritual habit, a reminder to say the dua before entering, and a symbol of protection. Salt, in ruqya and tradition, is known to absorb negativity. Dhikr grounds the soul. Together, they're not superstition, but tools of mindfulness in spaces we often ignore spiritually. Would you ever place something spiritual, like salt or a dua, in your bathroom to protect your space? Or do you think it crosses into innovation? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. Islamic context, purity and vulnerability of bathrooms. In Islam, the bathroom is not just a place of physical impurity. It's also seen as a spiritually vulnerable space. The Prophet Muhammad taught us to seek protection before entering it. He would recite the dua, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubthi wal-khaba'ith. O Allah, I seek refuge with you from the male and female jinn. Why this dua? Because the jinn, unseen beings mentioned in the Quran, are known to reside in impure or neglected places. That's why scholars advise caution and spiritual awareness, even in our bathrooms. Some believers place a pinch of salt or a small reminder card with a dua or name of Allah outside or near the entrance, never inside where it could be disrespected. These symbolic actions aren't magic, they are a mental and spiritual reset. A way to remind ourselves, even here, I seek Allah's protection. Have you memorized the dua for entering the bathroom? If not, would you commit to learning it today? Comment yes if you're ready to take this small but powerful step. Scientific and spiritual link. Take salt, for example. Scientifically, it's used to absorb moisture, dehydrate bacteria, and preserve purity, especially in damp spaces like bathrooms. But in Islamic spiritual practices, especially ruqya, salt is also used to absorb negative energy, and it's placed near entry points to repel unseen harm. This dual purpose reflects a deep Islamic truth. The physical and spiritual worlds are intertwined. Your home isn't just bricks and furniture. It's a space of energy, presence, and barakah. And sometimes, the bathroom, as a neglected space, becomes a spiritual weak point. Recognizing this doesn't mean superstition. It means awareness, balance. It means remembering that Islam embraces both visible realities and the unseen ghaib. Do you believe the spiritual and physical worlds interact in the same space, like your home or body? Comment your thoughts. Your answer may shift someone's perspective today. Real story. Woman in Turkey. In 2023, a woman in Istanbul began suffering from recurring nightmares, unexplained panic, and a constant heaviness in her chest. Doctors said she was healthy, but her heart felt otherwise. She turned to an imam who asked her about her home's spiritual state, especially the bathroom. She realized it was often messy, neglected, and spiritually unseen. Following his advice, she deep cleaned the bathroom, placed a small cup of salt near the entrance, and began reciting the prophetic dua before entering. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubthi wal-khaba'ith. Within days, she reported peaceful sleep returning. The tension eased. Was it just the salt, or the shift in her intention and remembrance of Allah? She says, I didn't just clean my bathroom. I realigned my house with Barakah. Have you ever felt strange tension or bad dreams at home, and something spiritual helped? Share what worked for you. Your story may help someone else find peace. Quranic connection, Prophet Musa, AS, and the unseen. In Surah Taha, Allah commands Musa, AS, throw down your staff. He threw it, and it became a serpent, moving swiftly. Taha 2020. This wasn't magic. It was a sign of divine intervention. The lesson? Ordinary objects, by Allah's will, can manifest extraordinary results. The staff wasn't powerful on its own. It became powerful through obedience and faith. In the same way, placing salt or a dua card in your home doesn't hold power by itself. It's the intention behind it, your dhikr, your trust in Allah, that transforms the ordinary into something spiritually protective. It's not superstition, it's spiritual strategy, rooted in prophetic example. Have you ever felt protected, warned, or guided by something small? An object, a word, a moment? Share your story. These signs remind us Allah is always near. Hadith on cleanliness and barakah. The Prophet said, cleanliness is half of faith. Sahih Muslim. Cleanliness in Islam isn't just physical, it's spiritual. The Prophet also taught that angels do not enter a house where there is impurity, whether it's filth, neglect of dhikr, or even spiritual negligence. The bathroom, often overlooked, is one of the key areas where spiritual disruption can begin. Keeping it clean, avoiding music or idle talk there, reciting the dua before entering, and placing a symbol of remembrance nearby can invite barakah and protection. When your home becomes a place where angels feel welcomed, blessings descend. What's one habit or tip you follow to keep your home spiritually clean? Drop it below. Someone else might truly need it right now. Modern testimonial. Convert from France. A brother from Lyon, France, who reverted to Islam in 2021, shared something powerful. I always felt drained and anxious in my apartment, especially after using the bathroom. I thought it was just stress, but a local sheikh asked me to reflect on my home's spiritual state. He advised me to start small, recite the bathroom dua, keep the area clean, and place a simple sticker with the dua by the door. Within just weeks, my sleep improved, my energy returned, and I finally felt peace in my own space. This story reminds us, sometimes Spiritual healing starts with tiny habits and intentional remembrance. Are you a revert or new to Islam? What spiritual practices helped you most in your early journey? Share your story. It may guide someone else today. Practical tips for viewers. Ready to protect and purify your space? Here are simple steps you can take today. Memorize the dua before entering the bathroom. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wal-khaba'ith. O Allah, I seek refuge in you from male and female jinn. Place a small dua card or sticker at the bathroom door as a gentle reminder. Keep your bathroom clean, not just physically, but also avoid arguments, idle talk, or playing music in that space. Optional. Place a small dish of salt near the sink or doorway. Not as superstition, but as a symbol of purification and presence. Renew your intention. It's not about the salt or sticker. It's your connection with Allah that brings barakah. Which of these tips will you try this week? Let us know in the comments. And come back to share what changed. Closing reflection and call to awakening. At the end of the day, this isn't about superstition or rituals without meaning. It's about living in constant remembrance of Allah, even in the spaces we tend to overlook, like the bathroom. This ordinary place, when entered with awareness and dua, transforms into part of your worship, ibadah. Take one simple step today, even if symbolic, toward protecting your home spiritually. Remember, true change begins with intention and sincere connection to Allah. What one habit will you begin today to protect your home spiritually? Write it below. Your commitment might inspire someone else. Your story matters. Have you ever placed something in your home, even just by instinct, and later realized it brought peace or clarity? Or maybe you're struggling with unexplained discomfort in your space and seeking answers. Share your experience below. We read every comment and may feature your story in the next video, inshallah. Drop your story below. You might help someone going through the same thing today.